One of the things that I'm trying to struggle through, especially with Ring Central, setting up this system, is that one of the things that sold me at the very beginning was the ability for it to pull your contact and be able to do things directly from the softphone Ring Central app straight into Zoho, whether it's adding tasks or whatever it may be. But I'm having a problem with that in that I don't know where the contact needs to be at. Sometimes I I kind of what I really like, and I need to be talked out of it if it's not the right idea, is to be able to sync my Ring Central, Google, and contact module
Yeah.
where it didn't have to be instantaneously. It'd be fine if it's just once a day. And I know there's got to be some sort of set for conflicts or whatever it may be, but um, I think that would solve the problem that I'm having because when I enter somebody in, I'm not seeing them in other places. I don't necessarily need to have leads get pulled up because that's a search function that's easy enough once you know who they are. But I'm struggling with my current clientele calling in. And anyway, what is your solution for that?
So first of all, we had a client last week that we integrated Ring Central contacts with Zoho CRM contacts. Now, if you want to have also your Google contacts, I think you said Google contacts as well, then I would integrate, if you can still see my screen, one of the permissions is that if you go to Google, then you can have here the contacts authenticate Google contacts, and then it will sync with your CRM. So if you have the integration between CRM and Google and between CRM and Ring Central, which is a few scripts, then basically your Ring Central will have everything. And one more thing for Ring Central, we were able to do for the same client, also integration between the text messages of Ring Central, which I like them a lot. We were able to do a push using automation. So the text messages can be sent from the CRM to a Ring Central text number, and the message,
like a notification or something like that to set up some sort of workflow to add it to there or something like that.
Yes, but the big thing is that on Ring Central, you have this section that you can see your text messages on the app.
Right.
Those text messages, also the outgoing and the incoming, will go to this one place. So I think it's a very nice solution.
So then it'll pull it in there into your contact log as it is with your it'll be on the log somewhere on the record for a contact somewhere in there. It'll show all those.
Yep, you will have
text messages. So it'll be specific to client.
You will see in a second. Ring Central text messages. Yeah, so you have something like that you click on the name of the person and then you see the messages on the right side. This is not a good example because this is not the messages, but on the right side you can see all the messages. I don't know if I can find something like that.
I'm already sold. I'll contact you and I want you to set that up for me. That'd be awesome.
Okay, no problem. It's not that difficult. It's very simple. It's actually nice. I was surprised that it's even doable. Most of the companies, they allow you to send text messages from the app, but you cannot do it from the CRM. The ones that will let you to do it from the CRM, they are not logging the information on their app. So you always miss something.
Will I be able, because you set me up on Twilio for SMS texting, will that substitute in some way, or will I have both of those systems running?
So
depending on what I need to do.
So the app that I set you up, it's the only one that is doing back and forth. With the Ring Central, I can send, I cannot retrieve.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So that's for now. Look, in a year from now, as I said before on many videos, in a year from now, everything will look totally different. Companies like Twilio, RingCentral, they're starting to come with their own plugins and with their own functionality. Right now, individual developers like me, for example, will come up with a plugin. Let's say that the plugin will cost $20,000 for them to produce. For someone like me or a small developer, this is a serious amount of money because we're small. But for RingCentral, they can piece $200,000 into a great plugin and they won't even feel it. And that will be the best plugin ever created. But I know that all those companies right now, they're starting to generate good solutions. But until then, it's only those small plugins that's making the difference. Thank you very much for watching this session. I'm promoting now my Zoos CRM course. I am giving 50% off to my existing customers that tagged me as a partner. And of course, I'm also giving 50% off to new customers that tagging me as their partner. Okay? So thank you very much for watching this session. I will see you in the next one.